Hello everyone, this is Victor with Spokbee, and today I'll be showing you how to launch a product on the Spokbee platform. The product we'll be launching is this secret storage box that looks like a book. We have some configuration inputs. We can change the overall size of the book, the color. We can choose to add a title on the side or not, and then if we choose to add a title, we can set that title to be some text and change the font size of it. We also have the option to show the box in an opened or a closed state. So let's go ahead and jump into the Spokbee platform and see how easy it is to launch a configurable product like this. I'll go right into the My Products tab and click on Add a Product. Then I'll give my product a nice title and a descriptive description. The app will automatically pull in the document URL that I am working from, and then I need to select whether I want this to pull from the main workspace. So in that case, any changes that I make to the CAD, whether good or bad changes, will directly be reflected in the storefront. Or what's a little bit more robust is to create a version and launch from that version. The version is like a snapshot in time. Any further changes that I make to this CAD won't affect it, but my configuration inputs will still be able to change the model within the parameters I've set up. The next thing to do is to make sure I'm launching from the right tab. So I have two tabs here. One of them is a prototype one. Definitely don't want to launch that. So the right one is selected here. Next, I can upload some files, videos, pictures. So here I'll upload a picture of my product in use on a shelf. Then I can choose a price for this. So let's say $9.99 USD, not pounds or anything else. And then if I had a pro membership, I could allow my users to download a CAD of their configuration, likewise to download a quote or to save that configuration to either come back to it later or to share it with somebody else. Now that I have all of this information inputted, I just need to select how my model will be displayed. So we can see here this metallic finish probably isn't right for this model. This crystal finish probably wouldn't be right either. So let's go for a matte finish on this book, and that will show these colors in a nice matte, non-reflective finish. And just like that, as soon as I hit Save Product, I have launched my product and it's ready to go here. And expand this out, and I can look at a preview of it. So we'll see the 3D preview here. I can resize this just so I can see more 3D preview. Move the model around, and then on the right here I can see all my configuration inputs. Now if I jump back to my products tab, I can go over here and copy an iframe link. From this I can directly go to my website and embed that configurator. I can also open this up in a new tab just to make sure that everything works right. So we're going to have the same 3D preview with our matte finish just like we expected, and then I have our configuration inputs. You'll see that some of these have minimum and maximum values, so I can use a slider bar or I can input a value directly and it will give me an error if the value is too small. I can also make sure that changing things like the book color works as expected. If I change the title, I want to make sure that that gets reflected correctly, and maybe if I show the book in an open configuration. So once I've made the changes that I want, I can render them to see a preview of what my product will look like. And just like that, yep, the book is brown. It's a little bit wider and taller and narrower. The title's changed. Let's see how it looks without a title and back in the closed position. Again, making sure that everything works, that the experience for our customers is exactly what we want, and it looks like it is. So with that, let's jump back into Onshape and point out a few things that make this possible. The first thing to note is that in our configuration variables, things like the width, the height, and the thickness, we've set minimum and maximum values for those, as well as a default in our configuration parameters. So for the book thickness, we have a default value of 50 millimeters, but we can't manufacture anything smaller than 20 millimeters, and we don't want to offer anything larger than 200. Again, these are just examples. Same setups have been done for the width and for the height. Another thing we've done is we've made some of these options hidden when this add title is unchecked. If we don't have a title on the side, we don't need to give a text or a font size input. This is done with Onshape's built-in visibility conditions. So we can see that for the book title field, there's a visibility condition added that says that if the add title checkbox is true or checked, then this can be visible. If it's unchecked, the title and likewise the font size field disappear. The last thing we've done is we've made this text here a separate body. This is because in the Spokbee platform, we're applying appearances to entire bodies, and we can't apply appearances to individual faces. So if I hide the spine in the back of the book, you'll see that these text elements are their own separate bodies with their own material applied to them. This way the text will render as black and the rest of the book can be rendered as green or red or blue or any of the other colors that we've selected. So this has been a quick demo of how easy it is to launch a configurable product on the Spokbee platform and some of the Onshape features that we've leveraged in order to make that process not only smooth, but robust and intuitive for our customers and our CAD designers. Again, this has been Victor with Spokbee. Thanks for watching and feel free to reach out if you have any questions.